Rural Americans deserve access to the best of what our country has to offer, especially health care. Across every state, every community, America's rural hospitals are the first line of defense, protecting our families, neighbors, and loved ones. No matter where you live, hospital care doesn't clock out. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Each year, America's over 5,000 hospitals care for millions of patients, providing 24/7 emergency care, delivering babies, cancer treatments, and other life-saving care that patients rely on. Behind every one of those patients are doctors, nurses, and caregivers working tirelessly to keep people healthy and safe. Hospitals are our community's lifelines. They employ our neighbors and keep our families healthy. But now, some in Congress are threatening access to care. Tell Congress, protect patient care to keep America strong. Don't cut rural health care. Listen, all you New Yorkers.
Excuse me.
Taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
First and foremost, I've got to get this out of the way because some of us believe that the Epstein story, for those of you, because this will go down in history. We're watching history. This is something we haven't really seen anything like this, where something has been released but not released. Released, talked about, scuttlebutt, reaction, but not really from the media. And I wonder, where do you think that is? How do you think that is from? What is the cause of that? I don't want to go through there really is no merits to discuss about the issue itself. I think disclosure makes sense, especially when there's crime involved. But it is the biggest story with so many permutations that I think mainstream media, the sock puppet media, do everything in their power to keep away from. Here's one story. This fascinates me. Elite doctors. By the way, I hate the word elite. Elite doctors served Epstein while treating his, quote, girls. There was a small stable of doctors gave VIP medical services to the sex offender and the women around him. Some doctors bent or broke the ethical rules of their profession. A plastic surgeon from Mount Sinai closed a young woman's head wound with 35 stitches. An internist in West Palm Beach ordered a blood test for another woman, then reported the abnormal results back to Epstein. A dentist at Columbia University asked Epstein how much work he wanted done on a girl with severe tooth decay. And these providers that this provided were part of a small stable of loyal medical specialists, kind of a cadre that were cultivated and grouped and rewarded and remunerated by Epstein. And he often tapped their expertise for his own ailments, and they're saying that this might have been in violation of a variety of situations, a variety of considerations. And what's happening right now is there's a point where we're talking, how does this work? A lot of the hospitals are saying, well, what do you think about this? Because here is what I don't understand. And this is I think, and I'm not in any way, God forbids, defending him. But what exactly are doctors supposed to do? What was illegal about that? What was illegal? And I don't really know if that is even possible. But remember something, and this is the most important, among other stories. What I find fascinating is how stories go and where they go to die. That's the part that is this is still one of the biggest stories of them all, because we've known about this for a long time. There's another story, too. This is from Modernity News. Epstein had more female accomplices. Some were masquerading as victims. This is so complicated. Is anybody still looking? I don't know. Because this is still, they want to get you off the subject. They want to get you off the subject, and they want to get you away from this. And I'll tell you, a person who I'm a big fan of is Florida Rep. Anna Paulina Luna, exposing Jeffrey Epstein's network as a sophisticated honeypot, an operation likely tied to foreign intel, they say. That remains to be seen, but still designed to compromise powerful figures. She's into that sextortion thing. But the issue also is, were there other people involved? And how complicated was this? And where did it go? And how many victims were there? And what is the follow-up to this? Please don't let this go away. Please don't let this go away. Please don't let this go away. What happens also when you have aiding and abetting this, individuals who are either minors or close to minors? What are you going to do with that one? What are you going to do? How does that work? And how many of these are there? This is still going to be, this is bigger and than anything you can imagine. And we're not even close to that. And by the way, all of the information is there and provided to you.
At Manhattan University, a graduate degree is not out of reach. You'll gain real-world skills, credentials employers value, and connections to New York City's top companies. Choose from their new Master of Science degrees in healthcare informatics, digital marketing and analytics, business analytics, or financial analytics, all built around hands-on learning and industry partnerships. Graduate ready to lead, not just work. Take the next step at manhattan.edu/graduate. Manhattan University, lead the future.